Abusuafo ene eye opepon no ne bosome ne da toso aduonu miensa emfimpimie no ene aduonu enum enumre no nsia kase ebo ebraso se yede ebesom na meka wo se kase ebo ne live ewe social media platform ni nyina so bomode na won so dwane yen na won so fa comment to na onua enye bi enhwe ewo ho na meka wo se kase ebo no obenya yen ewo YouTube, TikTok, X na afen so Facebook, Instagram bibia ye live ewo ho no yedi free the studio of a year mass television Aloma Junction SCC ena yede eba besom ye hwe de di kase ebo no makotire ni bi ye be sha se dia na president John Dramani Mahama me no kase ministers makomako ensia wasom in amode omadwuma ahye nsa sanso na nsem foforo ye baba wuram ewo mra hye bedwanum vertin no eguso a ekoso na nsensem esi ho nyina ye nso ye bema mo nso mahwe bi enso ewo ho abusuafo we ni nsem foforo eka ho na afe nso amano ne nsem eni agokansi ho nsem na nanwumre nso ya kyekira ye ba besanim ade abesom aye onua be ma osomfo ocheman bagapia menam de nanwumre no nsia kase bo no me de besom ye ntwan homra ye ba ede kase bo ni kyeremu ede ba besom Abusuafo yen hye kase bona ase ne ye hyase e de free omampani na tena ye kase me kire da Jubilee House enu adai ena eye asoafo makomako ensia omampani John Dramani Mahama e de omadwuma e hye omonsa omra na mra hye bedwa no committee no atotoma no awie na mra hye bedwa no so agye wo matomu sampa omo se fata so mbe eye asoafo e ma oman kronkron Ghana enumu na omampani John Dramani Mahama mo omofo asonemu Bible na musu e kama ewo eye Jubilee House yenkohwe ebra na omoso yese omo ba beye asoafo e de ama oman Ghana.
Do in the name of the Almighty God swear that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the Republic of Ghana as by law established, that I will uphold the sovereignty and integrity of Ghana, and that I will preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the Republic of Ghana. So help me God. We now move to the oath of a Minister of State, and it follows the same pattern. I, having been appointed Minister of State of the Republic of Ghana, do in the name of the Almighty God swear that I will at all times well and truly serve the Republic of Ghana in the office of Minister of State, and that I will uphold, preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the Republic of Ghana as by law established, and that I will, to the best of my judgment, at all times, when required, freely give my counsel and advice for the good management of the public affairs of the Republic of Ghana, and that I will not directly or indirectly reveal any matters that shall come to my knowledge in the discharge of my duties and committed to my secrecy as Minister of State. So help me God. Now you take the oath of secrecy, and it follows the same pattern, but this time you mention the office that you have been assigned to. So I
Sa eye ensam ni mu a Jubilee House ho no mu a John Dramani Mahama ede nsam kakra etudwa ebra ode omadwuma ehye omonsa se omonko na omonko ye dwuma pan ma Ghana se de beja Ghana fo nso ebe ho faso enumu eno de to finance minister na anim Dr. Atoforsen se Ghana fo nyina ehwe no se obema inflation abefom na fe sika sam ne betimi agina na omanfo nso betimi aye dwuma na omso ho ebetimi atom sa nso no oto aso enso eka se energy ministry ho nso ohwe se yenua ba ma na se ye papa no nso ebeboa na adwuma oba be ye no ebeboa man kane ansem no etimi agina na Ghana fo etimi ahweso aye dwuma se de be ya enema be kotrotin yenkohwe ebra na John Dramani Mahama His Excellency edinsem kakra etudo ebra odo madwuma ehye omonsa
me to assume the leadership of this country as president. During the campaign before the elections, I made a pact with the people of Ghana to nominate ministers to my government within 14 days of being sworn in, and I had every intention of keeping that promise. 14 days after I took the oath of office, which was yesterday, that promise stood fulfilled. I presented to the Right Honorable Speaker of Parliament names of 23 sector ministers, 3 ministers of state, and 16 regional ministers for the approval of Parliament. So far, I've named 42 ministers of state and regional ministers to begin the urgent task of resetting our dear country Ghana, which has suffered in recent years from severe crisis in many sectors. As the ministers are approved by Parliament and as they are sworn in, I'll proceed to name deputy ministers for some of the ministries, which will bring the total ministers to 60, as I promised the people of Ghana. This will make this government Ghana's leanest and I believe most efficient government ever in history. I've just sworn you in the first 6 ministers who are responsible for perhaps the most critical sectors of our national life, especially economy and the energy sector. In economy, the people of Ghana are looking up to you, Dr. Forsen, to reduce inflation and make life more affordable, reduce the cost of living. They're looking up to you to bring our debt level to bring our national debt to sustainable levels. They're looking to you to stabilize our currency, and they're looking to you to rein in the deficit so that we can achieve macroeconomic stability. To you, the Honorable Minister of Energy, Mr. John Ablai Jinapong, Ghanaians are looking for stable and efficient power supply. They are looking to you to accelerate our upstream and downstream petroleum sectors in order that Ghanaians can reap the benefit of the potential that God has given us. They are also looking to you.
Abusafo ye to akase bono so na ye de wako eye emrahye bedwamu eye vetting committee no amotena ase etoto eye enipa bi nso ano e wo hobra mampani John Dramani Mahama abomudin so mo nso me yasoafo enfema o manga na mu ha na onipa amototo na no eye yemnua bemma opare ado na ye no se ono na onkogem ema emabunu mekire Ministry of Youth na enumu na afenyo markings ebusa no se na oye Freemason na okase ampa oye bia na yenkonkohwe ebra na minority leader no so esan ranking member edema committee no ebusa ne sensem no.
Now, Honorable Nominee, you have indicated membership of bodies and associations. Are you a Freemason?
Yes, I'm a Mason.
Who is your mother?
Amity.
In all difficulties and dangers, in whom do you place your trust?
The grand architect of the universe.
To what extent do you assure the Ghanaian youth that this new portfolio given you will be to their benefit?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I started by saying that the day His Excellency nominated me, I put out a statement urging every Ghanaian youth to believe in the kind of leadership I bring on board. I am not going to be discriminatory. I'm here to serve the Ghanaian youth, and no other person. Thank you.
Abusiafo ye to akase bono so na ye da so ewo eye emrahye bedwamu ye maame eye Elizabeth Ofosu ajare ono na ye emrahye bedwani de ma adehye omo tachiman north ene ne mpatamu anumu ona omampani John Dramani Mahama enso aboni din se ono na vetting committee entoto na no na se bibia ekowie toten na otime famu a oba begiam se edwadie ene mfinwuma so ono na oba beda no enum na okopie vetting committee no emu no yebusa no efa 1D 1F ho se eno so eden no ba obeya fa ho so ogidi so obetime bibia fa ho enum na ye maame edetu dwa se 1D 1F no eyade bia yade papa na eyade a challenges ewo ho na emum no oba enyema bia se fata so oye na challenges no mutimi solve no obeya aboa aka bibi efa ho se eye interest rate no ekosoro enti na ye ohaw e de ama wom enti ohaw biare wo ho no obehwe se oba obeboa na sa oha no omo ayi afrim sanso no ka se obeboa se de beya 1D 1F no eye 24 hours economy no om de ba ebetimi aboa ama etimi akoso ye nkohwe ebra ye maame Elizabeth Ofosu ajare eyi nsam no ano.
Thank you, Honorable Chair, for the question. 1D 1F is a program for Ghanaians by the government of Ghana. It has its pluses and minuses. For the pluses, the 1D 1F set up factories where individuals could add value to our raw materials. And these agro-producing factories started, but because of some challenges, they've not been able to do what was expected of them. One key challenge I have been briefed from the Ministry of Trade is the fact that these factories lack raw materials, and we know that one big challenge in the agro-processing industry is lack of raw materials. So these companies have not proceeded the way the government intentioned it to be. Again, even though government supported them with some inputs, they lack capital. And because of lack of access to capital, they've not been able to do their work as expected of them. And if you look at the other 1D 1F companies that signed on to the program, their major challenge is the fact that you recall, Honorable Chair, that government capped their interest rate at 20%, and government promised to pay 10% for them, which was a very good program. But somewhere along the line, the interest rate shot to 35%. So now the problem the companies have is who pays the difference of 15%, because they have already sold their products calculated at an interest of 10%. And one thing government has also not been able to do is to pay the extra 10% that it promised these manufacturers. They also have the issue of raw materials, and we know that issue of raw material availability did not start today. It's been there for long, and it has worried our industry. That is why our industries have not grown to the levels we want. So these are the challenges of the 1D 1F, but there is always a solution to problems. It is good that it has started. Now that we know the challenges, how are we going to solve it going forward? I see the solution in the 24-hour economy. Because, Honorable Chair, in the 24-hour economy, businesses are going to receive incentives. In the 24-hour economy, agribusiness is going to play a key role. And in the agribusiness role, we are going to do commercial contract farming. The commercial contract farming is going to solve the raw materials problem to a very large extent. In so doing, these factories that have signed on the 1D 1F, I'm sure will sign on the 24-hour economy and get a benefit of the raw material availability. They will get the benefit of the tax holidays. They will get the benefit of the stimulus packages they will get. And I think that it is Ghana. These industries are not political. They are looking for what
Abusiafo ye nto akase bono so na ye wo eye mampani na kache me no ka say efri eye omampani na so ye em se ebra na obontoa no oka say enipa mako adusia ena odo ne bebu ne man no omanga ne mu ha eno nti waba be omampani dia ne twa say odi ne bohye ne so eni ntimi no ka say wabobo eye ministers ni bia ne omo akachie ni odomdin aba betudwa na ye hwemu dia na ohwe the Ministry of Defense ya edin obo ye Dr. Edward Kofi omane boama ono na eba behwe defense enso ewo ho sa enso na Ministry of Communication ena afenso Technology and Innovation so wabo obidin ewo ho no Samuel na T George dodo na afene Sam George ono MP enso ewo ho no sa enso na Ministry of Land and Natural Resources so menokase wabo Emmanuel Amakofi bua ono so ye mrahye bedwani ono so yaboni din afenso Ministry of Sports and Recreation menokase emabu no ayana eboro nsem no ayana honom de holding pa na emom no wabo Kofi Adams ono so MP edin ewo honom tise bibia kwatenten a ono na eba beye sports minister enso ewo ho saa enso na Ministry of Labor Job and Employment enso make say ye papa abo Abdul Rashid Papu enso edin enso ewo honom afenso Health Ministry honso onipa ye boni din no so Kwabena Minta Akando ono so ba behwe apomodin sem so ewo honom afenso Ministry of Environment, Science and Technology nso obinipanipa ye boni din Ibrahim Mutala Muhammad ono so ye mrahye bedwani na afenso Ministry of Transport ono so ba behwe ye kwantimpo nso no Joseph Bukari Nakpe ono so ye mrahye bedwani afenso Ministry of Interior eno so ye Muntaka Muhammad Mubarak ono so ye mrahye bedwani oko asonwase a sanso na Ministry of Foreign Affairs Samuel Okujeto Ablakwa ono so ye mrahye bedwani na afenso Ministry of Work, Housing and Water Resource enso J Kenneth Gilbert ento uhwe edin abayi a na chese womo na eba bededa ministries nano se be yombe boa ama enwuma ebetimi akoso kama awo mangane ho se bredi ye hwekire na yahwe kwan se ode ne deputies o ma bedi akire enso edin beba se de be ya ebeboa ama omoso ayo madwuma yi abusuafo na ye begina edin boboyi so na ye twan ho aba sima ye bepa maami esi enkoso de enkosos ode ye bekwa manone.
Yankoswa enda wase na yema wo akwa babiom se ogusa wo hwe nyume no sia kase bo Elmas TV so fa dusui na mede yama hudo so nsem ene ni jedi nsem ya bo no de beso mo kase so no etwa so amamo mede ye de mamye si nkoswo de enkoses na yen hyase enfenfri Donald Trump akachi US abrochimanu emu na ye nyina ye beka ye dwede twemi ena yesi ye mane ebetena ase ye sweni in as US president wa hye ne juma ase wedin kan asensan krata wo kire se US manu womu etwe womu efi ewiase batan apomuden hwe adwuma no mu World Health Organization kono wonum US for no wose womu ti efiase na enu na nye numdwa keke na mom woden krata eni pe tradua ade atototo krata so asensan ade adanse sampanom womu nhye bi ombetimi na US nso yi womu ti ade efi apomuden batan kono emu na no ena ne ya kasa man bo efi Zimbabwe eba wonum etresem ayema ye hihye papa se US for womuti edi every World Health Organization kono emu ne tenti wonum kasa ne se wo hwe HIV AIDS yade no a omanya yade ne timi adokrom yi papa na se dane danom omutimi record cases pa US man emu womude omutanya de bia da no womunya na saa omayi na se womuso mu yi omutie de fi apomudin ekoyi emu a na je se ha dwen papa omu kire se womuye mu a hihye mu nyina ene se ebetimi aboa ama saa yade no HIV AIDS no etimi agentre ha yie akwamaman ahodo esunto mu yema yehye mu nyina ne se nanka ni se US Donald Trump ehwe no mu yomuti de fi apomudin batan konu emu sisenti ne se mu okoni mu abetimi aboa mo na nduro ene afenso hihye ahodo afa apomudin djuma hono ometimi a kyerechom no so metimi de akɔkyerechom manfo na HIV AIDS no enkɔdi ntre he wo hono nsanso enko amama ahodo so enti twa muti e de free eye World Health Organization konimu no Zimbabwe for akasa wonom health minister akasa wo kire se yade e homu ye papa Yentwa so na ida so ejina US Donald Trump ensensemiya emu ebra woba ye akunya no so wie no wosanso asane eye presidential eye pardon e de momafo ye wonom ewo efiase bi na no na eye enkrofobia eye January 6 2021 na wonom ewo US abrochimenu emu aye from eye capital eye riot fobi a wo mo modern sorry editor Donald Trump sabre no ansana wonuma to abayi ne frisu no muri ye ni ye bia na emfa kwamu editia Donald Trump bra na wote ekunya so se mampeni sabre no na eno na womumu baako a wono woye mame pani kakra na ni efi kasafo no hu bia omode omoyekoshe eye efiase na sa presidential pardon ye course yi wono so akanu bi se nitia ye se Donald Trump etimi akase won brefie esense womo apade no eno na mame akasa wo kire se wono de enya de se sa presidential pardon obedia tum esanse sabre no wogina court enimu ebie na no to ekase waye bone ento plead guilty nti se nei presidential pardon aba wo hu ni se bone a waye no esu won faso na se hu behia se wademu ade tua so ka enti sa presidential pardon na eye Donald Trump ede ama e bia kan ne de won won befie obetina je ho no mo akosi se time ede ama no beso na wetimi efi ho Sabre yede enije nsam etwa muso wakase yi eso na nsemu beye na wotwe ba akoko mienum ani na Ghana ni abrantie ba akwa a ono so eba ne sentwedwuma odimu tintima yi papa Kofi Adoma wanwani na beto odwase etu abobatimi akanani a chese Sabre de wo Dubai a woji ahwe ebi se enukre ebi so se enye nukre na mom eye etu ni yato de na so eye gunpowder ni bi na peti edi egu neni na ye nim nukre na ewosa senwani a yakase video abeto abonten wa brom kopie mu wo doma ana wo mu eye omo afahye no video a eba abonten na kirese ampa etutu ye na wogina ho kanenim so se kaneni anapo se etuye na ne powder ne bi na gu nenim no yenkohwe video no embra
na obese jama doma hene obeta safi no du ha bari makuja tu adima doma donte adu no du ha
Entina yankasa yenu abema Kofi Adoma ni video no eno no enti se de tie bia no oguso agi ahwehwe beso nyankopon se woma ne nsa so na ne ho entimi ntono no meka yensa ewo Ghana ha sei ye begina na asemi so na enije die nsem ne ama hodo so nsem a mede beso mo ye kase so no mede asi na matweme ho na ochimamba japia e de akowie wa gudie mu nsem mede ade ma miesi nkoso the encourses makram
Abusiafo ye beda ma me sinkoso de enkoso sase se bredi ya go kansi hu nsem na ebraso se ye de besom na me ka wo se enura UEFA Champions League no matches na aka no etutu dwa na ye hwe se the results no esi ekoye RB Leipzig etena fiche mienu ma Sporting etika no mu baako sanso na Shakhtar Donetsk ehye mienu Brest entimi antika no mu bi ye Sparta Praha etena fie entimi anhye bi ema Inter Milan ekonomo no eka no baako a ono so entimi ante Feyenoord ehye miensa ama Bayern Munchen entimi ensi ekanoma dabraka sanso na ohwemu nso Arsenal etene fie eche kan polepole miensa Dynamo Zagreb entimi anhye ekanomu bi wo ho Milan AC Milan hye baako Gerino entimi anti sanso na PSG any Man City matches na match of the day eno the PSG etumire oche Man City no kan polepole 9 Man City echimu mienu ewo honom sanso na Madrid nso tumire ohye RB Zagreb eche no nomne kan num Emma Zabok etikanimu baako setik hye baako Emma Young Boys entimi anti ekanimu ebi ewo honum abusanfo yentwa ye homra ye ba ede ni aka no ebeto awso abusuafo na mekayo se kasebo no aha ena yedi besi na mekayo se osofo Dr. Pia Herbal Center na daroma ono na woso masene emamede ene anwume no sia kasebo no ebesom atofo Dr. Apia ono enwuma bebre osanyare bebre ema wonso nya wayaresa ewo honum diabetes na attitude glaucoma anasa high blood pressure na attitude abomode na ko osofo Dr. Apia Herbal Center nchen sanso low sperm count anasa menstrual pain bi stroke bi na achew ebubu agu ho a mepa chew ne nchen obebo ama wanya wayaresa ewo ho sanso na niyare bi na attitude wo anasa ebia kidney failure bomode na ko osofo Dr. Apia Herbal Center nchen owo kumase bebe efe ne kwada so bola kesi mu hono a ehona dog ewo ko doctor nchen na doctor enkotwetwe enkomo ebia openchire mu na wafre doctor na doctor atwetwe enkomo a 0547664572 the number ne so biem e dia ma 0547664872 anase frɛ enkran ha 0538623452 okɔ doctor nchen a doctor beboa ameka wo sɛ nyume no sia kasebo aha ene edi besie aya unua be ma ochima be japia aseda pc enkoma anko sam onu ja kamera na chi afia aseda pm enkoma obi biara ohwe yen wa ofia ohwe nya wa anka yentimi amfa amro me mfa aseda pc enkoma mcr4 me mfa aseda emom nya nyame adom a ebesia hia yakram